Hey guys, welcome back to Rad Rob Gaming. I am your host, Rad Rob. It's time for the Valspar Championship at Copperhead Course at Innisbrook. I got nothing. I got nothing. I can't seem. Well, again, you're not going to win them all. I understand that. We're at least competitive every single week. But I've had plenty of chances to win. And I just can't put it all together lately.
PGA Sports and the PGA
Especially
Tour are delighted
at
to bring you the
Sawgrass.
seasonal race.
I mean, that one I really should have had.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have
stay
2002
consistent.
PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey.
Somebody mentioned I have to
good morning
take
to Henny Koyak, who's out on the
my
course
time.
following our featured group.
Hey guys,
more
yeah,
patient,
I'm really looking
read the
forward
greens
to seeing
better.
these two go at it
They're
again.
just playing
It
speed
was a
golf.
great rivalry first time round, and
That's
now,
fair.
more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, I like the look of Lexi in this one, but is the rival capable? From around 220 yards. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. It looked a little wayward.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
decent.
work. That's fine.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here. A chance to get two back on the course here. This one for Eagle.
And they'll tap this in for birdie.
I'll take that.
Currently 1 under for the event.
One
Water
under.
is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort. Rich, and it comes into play at
Right through the
second.
trees.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can
All
to
right, well,
take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's
that was
second
not a
shot.
good
They
idea.
won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
We're not going to do it again.
Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. How close was that to going in the hole? Great
Very
shot.
good.
This
All that
is
for a bogey.
putt coming up. Okay,
I mean, double bogey.
steady now. And that brings
Lesson
to
learned.
that hole. Currently at +1 for the day. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green
I
that
suck.
pitches from right to left.
Can we agree
fairly
with that?
severely.
Can we agree that
Your
I suck?
misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
And here we are with their fourth. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. That was a gallant attempt. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Two doubles back
And
to
there
back.
it is. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That was a narrow miss. Just a short putt remaining here.
Oh boy, I know.
Trailing by 8 strokes now
wanna
after
talk
that
about it.
hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to
Got
lay
one
up
back.
on this par 5.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free.
I was right on track.
Trailed by 6 shots after that hole. Well, if you haven't felt snake-bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Just didn't drop. And this next putt here is for Logan.
And just gave him right back.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. 13 feet to the cup. Ooh. Bogey putt coming up here.
I'm not going to make the cut if I keep playing like this.
So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The player's behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch him. Let's see how this all ends up.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. 19 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts.
Jesus, dude. I don't.
This next putt is for bogey.
I got nothing to
That
say.
does hold, and that means back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
You think?
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that's now 5 over for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. That's a bit out of shape. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
This
Not gonna make this one either.
around 18 feet. That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Putting for a par now. Well, that was a positive hole.
Horrific
Shift
ball.
up the leaderboard. Well played. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 14th. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
So fucked.
Playing their 4th shot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here. But
After all that,
stranger things have happened.
par.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
In the water.
He hit that pretty loose.
Wonderful.
Yep, that's a water ball. And this shot from about 150 yards out. That's disappointing.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Is that a
That'll
chip
keep
for
the
bogey?
momentum rolling, Rich. And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
A chip for par.
Now at 6 over for the round. The final hole of the Snake Pit, an uphill par 3. Again, 210 plus yards.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of
Jesus
this green.
Christ.
That wasn't
Just
your
get me
best
out of
effort,
here.
was it?
I don't even care if I make the cut
What's
or
in
not.
front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Pretty good shot there.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
And a par putt awaits him. Oh, so close. Good chance
I agree.
this one.
Just get me the fuck
Right
out
on
of here.
6 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that round is now in the books.
Maybe the worst I've ever played.
So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
I'm not.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks.
I seriously made the cut. Alright, fuck this shit. Locker. Ball. Type. What am I using? What am I using?
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Certainly excited to see how today plays out, Rich. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. This one's dialed in. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Well hold. Sitting at 8 over for the event. Teeing off here at the third hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. That's heading into the rough, I think. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut.
Yeah, this is lovely. Just in case Lexi thought that she was going to dominate the match today in this rivalry, he's come out and put that down, laid that gauntlet down, and now I think things will get interesting.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par.
Just go home. That's your
Just a
home.
short putt.
Are you too
Closes
good for
the
your
workout on that
home?
hole.
Answer me.
Sitting at 9 over par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Teeing off here at the fourth.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, let's head to the next. Now a par 5 hole awaits. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Right up in the canopy of the trees. That's tidy. Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the fourth shot. This is a par putt. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Time to face a par 4 now.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Teeing off here at the 7th. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway from about 100 yards. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
How close was that to going down? Putting for a par here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This hole is a par 3. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yeah, that was a safe play. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Well, that's a standing ovation. A big time play just in the nick of time as this rivalry heats up. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Not quite the shot he was wanting. This lie's not great. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one might need to set. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Steady on. And here we are with their fourth. Just 3 feet to the cup. All right, Rich, crunch time. We're through 9 holes here today of cut day. What do you think's in this player's future?
Luke, they're just above the cut line at the moment. I got to say, what a pressure situation they are in. They cannot afford any mistakes whatsoever.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Currently at 7 over par. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Second shot here on the 11th. Going with the 5-wood. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Oh, how about that one?
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Well done. Take the birdie. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 3.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
This putt for par here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Sitting at +5 overall. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Might get caught up in the brush here. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
He's got a bit of trouble here. Bad lie just off the fairway. Ouch.
Time for the 5th shot. Oh dear. Here's their 6th shot. Is that a little glitch?
Fucking kidding me, dude. No. stopping.
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We resume play at the 14th hole. Let's get into it. Hope you're not developing a little glitch there. And their 7th shot coming up.
That's over.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's not your best effort. What happened there? That's not your best effort. And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole, and this player is going to move on to the next. And hopefully they've been able to give themselves a little pep talk after that unfortunate result at the last. They need to focus here and set up the next tee shot. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This for a birdie run.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently at 11 over for the event. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. A bit long on that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
When you chip it that
Well,
close
with that,
to the hole and it rolls back, you
this
chip it,
person's
rolls back,
event
chip
is
it, rolls
over.
back.
Unable to make
It's
the cut here
fucking
today. That's a
stupid.
shame.
Now the next question is Isle
It's
or
so
window?
fucking stupid.
I'm telling you, it's a
go my
terrible
sponsors.
feeling missing the cut.
Oh, really? They're not
But
leaving?
you learn from all the mistakes
'cause
you
they
make,
know
you
it was
move
fucking
on and
bullshit,
hopefully
don't they?
forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
Dude, that was
Well,
so
on behalf
bad.
of myself,
So fucking
Rich
bad.
Beam and all the
I'm glad I got
HB
cut.
Studios. Thanks.
Because now we're just going to fuck this next one up. In a good way. We're going to Texas. Peace.